And one last thing, you might need one of these, and I'll show you why. Okay, so I thought I would do a general video. This is not necessarily about me being in the Philippines. It's basically for anybody, a new homeowner, somebody that just into an apartment for the first time. Basically a tool bag or toolkit that I think is very useful. So first and foremost, you can get these like bags like this. They're really cheap. It's like a canvas or a denier type of fabric. Nothing crazy. These are probably, $5-6 on Amazon or something like that. 80 cents if you get them on Timo. Order a couple of them. The kid's under a lot of pressure. If he doesn't sell enough, his mom, dad probably get thrown off a building. Who knows? But get them on Amazon on the real. So something cheap there. First and foremost, we'll go over everything that will fit in the bag, coming up right after this. This is the only thing that probably won't fit in the bag. You can get a smaller one. I don't have a smaller one than this. The foreman's up here. Please give me a second here, foreman. Here's the foreman here. It's time for a trade or whatever, but let's get back to this. So anyways, hammer. You need a hammer just for basic stuff, After that, I'm going to go ahead and add a vice grip. Everybody needs a vice grip. Easy to use, easy to adjust, right? They grab onto things when you don't want to, or when you need an extra hand. Vice grips are extremely handy. Something that I thought was really cool that I picked up in the U.S. Is this guy. This is a ratchet screwdriver. But it also has a hidden compartment for the bits. Okay, super small, super easy, can do most of the stuff you need, and very portable. All right, so we're going to include that. Next up on the plate, we have an adjustable. I just call them channel locks. I know this is made by Stanley, but channel locks are something similar, adjustable for different sizes. These have come in very handy, and I use them quite a bit. Next up, box cutter, razor blade, box cutter. Everybody needs these. These are cheap. The razors or the replacement razor blades are cheap. They have the other ones that you snap off. I didn't include that, but they have those. If, for instance, you can't find something like this, you can just go with the old trusty Phillips and flathead screwdrivers. These are cheap. I got those for like 32 cents each. They also have little kits like this that you might look at also. That's typically your standard bits, and it also kind of covers the bill too, We'll do probably most of what you need. You may not have all of those in the kit, but it's something to think about. Of course, everyone needs Allen keys, Allen wrenches, right? And something like this, very portable, very easy. Obviously, that needs to be in your kit. Set of needle nose pliers. Needle nose pliers can get into places that you and your hands cannot. Okay, so this will be able to get places the channel locks can't, or the vice grips, etc. All that stuff. Moving on. Everybody needs one of these. If you don't want to go out, let's say you can't afford, let's say a combination wrench set. These work really well. Are they going to be exact? Are you going to be making a living off this? Probably not, but there are certain times and certain places where it's called for. Paint scraper. Okay. These can be used to clean things, prep things, pry under things, all kinds of different things. You guys can figure out what you can and can't do with that. Electrical tape. This has saved me many, many times. Next up, plumber's tape. Look, if you've got anything dealing with water, whether it's brass or copper fittings that are threaded, or anything that's threaded, you need to actually use plumber's tape. Otherwise, it'll probably leak unless it's got seals built on the inside. Unless you're using if you're sweating lines or something like that, this is not the video for you per se. But if you're just replacing a shower head, you need to make sure that you're popping that on. And you want to do it in the direction that's going to benefit you when you tighten it on, okay? You don't want it coming undone. Probably one of the most important things you could have, a tape measure. Maybe that should have been first, right? Tape measures. Tape measures are amazing. They will help you out in a bind. Some people may not, use this next one, but I would say thread locker, blue thread locker. If you're going to tighten a bolt that keeps coming undone, put some blue thread locker on it, tighten it down, give it, a couple hours, it won't come out, not unless you want it to come out. And last but not least, I would say something that is also very important, zip ties. Zip ties are very important, whether you're doing cable management or you need to hold something up temporarily or fix a panel on a car or do all kinds of crazy stuff, right? And what we're going to find out here is if all this stuff fits in the bag. So let's start off with the channel locks. Throw those in there. Oops, or not the channel locks, the vice grips. We'll go with the needle nose, channel locks. We'll throw some screwdrivers in there. Our adjustable wrench. We will then go with the Allen keys. Our paint scraper. Box cutter. Both things of tape. Our handy dandy, this is a Crescent, by the way, if anybody's interested in this. This is a Crescent screwdriver combo set or whatever. Got our tape measure, throw that in there. As you can see, it's getting kind of full, but it's still working. Of course, with these, we might have to fold them up, stuff them in there, and all this stuff will, well, let me just get it started here. And as you can see, a handy dandy little pouch. And all you got to worry about is your tool bag and your hammer, and that's it. And one last thing, you might need one of these, and I'll show you why. So if something's out of reach, sometimes you got to reach over, pick it up, take a drink. Hope the video helps. We'll see you.